One of the biggest drivers behind our challenges with confidence in the workplace is because we feel like we need to be experts. And I noticed this very early after I'd made my own career transition, when I was at my new beginning. I used to be so unsure of whether I could tell people about my past life as a primary school teacher, now that I was working with large corporates who were looking to have conversations about their bottom lines. And how relevant was that really? And so I would hide that piece of information. But what I started to realize is that unless you and I can own what we bring, the perspectives that we bring, with the intention of not necessarily being subject experts, but of being contributors to the conversation. Because when we put pressure on ourselves to be experts, then that sense of lack of confidence will keep coming up, because we feel like we have to maintain a certain persona or a way of being seen. But I want to challenge you today to start to say, can I be a contributor? Because when you're a contributor, you bring a perspective that is unique to you. And guess what, baby? You have that. You have a perspective that's unique to you that no one else under the sun can ever hold. So when we find a way to own that perspective, to almost brand that perspective, to package it so that when we present it, we can easily make our case, feeling that we can own that perspective and that perspective is valuable. Remember, when you put the burden of being the expert on your shoulders, it can be very heavy, because it does start to play on your sense of confidence in the workplace. And then you start to feel like, oh my goodness, can I stand up and say this? Oh my goodness, I can't speak after that person because they know their stuff. But really, the biggest shift that you can possibly make when it comes to confidence in the workplace, confidence to own your ideas, to own your perspectives, but not just own them, express them in front of others, is to shift your perspective from expert, to contributor. How can you just be a contributor? Because a contributor is someone who brings something that's unique and owns it, because they understand that nobody else owns that perspective but them. And so that's what happened with me. I now openly tell clients about my past as a primary school teacher, but not just telling them. I make it relevant to the conversation. So how are you linking what you bring to the conversation? It's not just about saying, this is what I think, this is my perspective, this is what I've seen the numbers are saying. Link it so that it's relevant and people see the value in what you are presenting. So what I, for example, will do is I will speak about my past as a primary school teacher has helped me to get insights into educational psychology, understanding how individuals learn, understanding how people gain insights, and facilitating knowledge with the group of individuals that's constantly on the go. And that's the exciting thing, that even when I bring that information and those insights into corporate, they make sense. And never again will I ever be ashamed of feeling like I'm incompetent in a space, because I've understood that there's no pressure to be an expert, but to be a contributor. So please do me the favor of owning your ideas, owning your perspectives, owning your opinions, because you're a contributor to something much larger than yourself. Take that burden off of your shoulders and contribute. So I'm going to challenge you today to do exactly that. Challenge yourself to shift your perspective, and at your next team meeting, whether it's with the global team or anyone else, I'd like you to think about how you can contribute and not feel the pressure of being a subject expert or being the all-knowing individual in the room, but just contributing what only you, with your experience, with your insight, with your values, with your personality, can bring to the table. I'm wishing you your personalized version of success, and I know you're going to do this because you deserve it. If you really want a flexible, fulfilling, and abundant career, you deserve the confidence to show up and make it happen. Sending you lots and lots of love. Mwah. Bye for now.